Hello, Super Sigmas.
I'm killing myself.
The video just came out too.
Hello, supers.
Hello, Super Sigmas.
You know that reminds me. A while back, there's so Rocket League before it was Rocket League, it was supersonic acrobatic rocket powered battle cars. Okay, and
Whoa,
yes, long
whoa,
ass name, long ass
whoa,
name,
Rocket League original name. Hang on, I need to. Supersonic acrobatic rocket powered battle cars. SARPBK.
or SARP. Yeah, and anyways, they have an anthem that sings that in the game, and I had it equipped. And there was something to do with the word sigma, and I made like a remix of it. Every time it'd go off, I'd replace one of the words with the word sigma. Pissed me off.
You did it.
Anyways, yeah, I know. I pissed myself off.
Oh, okay, I get it. Anyway, gamers, how we doing? Chat. That is. Not you, Lurks. No one loves you.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys ready for the 4 days of farming that we're going to do? And also roses. I got to rose 5 visitors. Obviously, the first one's going to be Vincent every time. But who else should I rose? Aw, man. Well, hopefully your IRL goes to sleep in 2 hours. Probably will. Good. Otherwise, I'm going to kill him. Tell him that. Tell him that I just threatened his life. Don't tell him that. This is not something that I could do, bro. What do you mean? Am I missing something? Mine? Does my stream still say it's Subnautica 2? You're saying, ha. Ha. Okay. So we're gonna go hub. We're gonna daily do 5 roses, just because. Rose. I don't think so. But you can get strawberry from Vincent. Anyway, I think that we're probably gonna. Well, I guess we're already here. We're probably just gonna do a lot of sugarcane. Because I need fermento and also a lot of sugarcane. Like an unhealthy amount of sugarcane. In fact, one second. Let me do some math. We need... How much sugarcane? 903. Fuck. Plus. And then each one of these is 256. So I need 2,183. God. Sky, ocean, enchanted. No, wait. Sky, ocean, recipe, enchanted, sugar cane. 2,183. Jesus Christ. 55 million sugarcane. So, I know what I'm doing. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are doing good. Oh, I should probably do the visitors. Calling Ray of Helios. Yeah, that would be great, wouldn't it? Excuse me, Pest Hunter Philip, can you shut up? Hello, Speakin'. This will also give us a fair bit of XP on our hoe, at least. Because we need a fuck ton. Gonna blow up? Do it. It'd be really funny. This just in, too short to hit, and endorses blowing up. It will be your fault. I kind of assumed that. Don't really know how I'm gonna cause you to blow up, though. Record it? Okay. Alright, that's a bit much. God damn! Insane. I will go to the visitors once all 6 visitors have arrived. But yeah, I need another 30 million sugarcane. So hopefully by the time that we're done with strawberry dye, I get 30 million sugarcane. Probably not. But hopefully. I do still believe that Blessed is going to be very useful for this, though. Oh, wait, actually, didn't this go down? Then you need 12 of these. That's not too bad anymore. That shouldn't be 330. What? Should be like 270. I guess it goes up, obviously, as you go further through, but... Also, just a reminder that Leah can time you guys out. So probably don't be mean. She has authority here. Oh my god! Oh my god! 1 second. That was so many vinyls. Sit back here. It is. Balls for real. Okay, hang on. Back to farming. There we go. Hi, Detrox. How are you doing? Hopefully pretty good. I do recognize that you were the person that redeemed balls, but I didn't exactly recognize that it was you initially, so my bad. Hitting new PVs in Kovacs. I don't know what that is, but I'm doing pretty good. Played a lot of Subnautica 2 so far. It's been pretty fun. Aim Labs. Interesting. Yeah, playing a lot of Subnautica 2, which is fun as shit. I just generally had a good day, I think, as well. Man, I had Manted bonus. Now I just don't. It's kind of depressing. Motherfucker, can you spawn? My pests are never going to exist. If only I had a camera. I do have a camera. If only I used a camera. Did you get mythological die yet? No. Do we have Diana? Soon? Great. Can't wait to not get it. Isn't it like tomorrow? Yeah. I'm not exactly wanting to do it. Like, I need mythological die, obviously. But it just doesn't seem fun. I kind of have a lot to do this week. I have a midterm Friday. Some programming assignments for, like, my game class, game dev class, and then some other shit, just a lot of stuff in general. In the 10 minutes that I did the contest, I gained 600,000? Yo. It's like goated or something. Also, I chose potentially the worst crop for bitrate, if I'm not mistaken, aside from the flowers. But I need this crop. I need a lot of this crop. What if I just don't do pests? What if I just farm? Gives me more chance for a strawberry dye that way. Ow. My dad got grapes. I was working today. I posted about it. That's the reason why the video didn't come out until 16 minutes ago. But by the time that I got, or by the time that I started fully editing the video, I was fucking tired of shit. I had work today, I had assignments today, an assignment that I didn't do today. Stuff like that. And, it's kind of existed. Got to a certain point, at work, where I was kind of disappointed. Because I got to the place that I was going to, and I did it. And I think I spent probably 30 minutes. The guy said, I don't know, I don't understand how I can be relayed information, and then upon following the exact set of information I was provided, manage or have them be like, well, but that's not what I said. My brother tells me, because I do pressure washing, right? I pressure wash like big rigs, so like semi-trucks, dump trucks, stuff like that. And I get there, and I finish pressure washing it all, and the first thing I did was, because the information I was given said, there will be money in the truck. So my goal was to find where said money was in the truck, because the dude was paying in cash, but he wasn't actually going to be there. So my brother said, yeah, it's $150 for the wash. Just, he'll have the money in the truck. So my job, as soon as I got there, was make sure the money is actually in the truck. So I look, probably about 10 minutes, can't fucking find it. Wash the truck, wash the trailer that it's attached to, and then look for about another 10 fucking minutes. Still can't find this cash. Call my brother 3 times, because the first 2 times he doesn't pick up. And in between each of those, I spend another 3 to 4 minutes searching for the cash in the truck. Finally answers on the 3rd call, says, what's up? And I say, so did he say where in the truck the money was? He goes, is it in the glove box? No. Is it underneath the seat? No. Is it on the seat? No. He goes, okay, I'm going to call him. Calls him, and then comes back literally 20 seconds later and says, yeah, he said it's in the shop fridge. That's not in the truck. I was not happy. I was upset. Because I had sat there for like an extra 30 minutes doing fuck all when I had another place to be at shortly after. So that way I could do the other wash that we had scheduled and then go home. So that way I could work on the video earlier at like 4 p.m. Instead, I got home after 5, like 5:30, took a shower, ate dinner, and then worked on the video after 6. Got it up, obviously, like I said, 20 minutes ago. And now I'm here. I had a CS assignment to do. Thankfully, I've turned in every assignment, and the lowest grade gets dropped. That assignment was due an hour and 40 minutes ago. So I'm not doing it. And I still have math homework that I didn't do on Thursday It was due Friday. That I have to do. I didn't do that because of Subnautica 2. But that one is not restricted, and I can turn that one in late. But I can't turn in the CS assignment late, so I'll do the math homework tonight. I got a decent bit of it done already, but it's not very happy that that's how today ended up going. I was really hoping that I was going to be done with Strawberry Dye already, I can't lie. But alas, I am not. Do I have enough carrots for that? How many carrots do I need? Oh, I have more than enough. Hey. I hate you. I have that. What? What? I don't think I'm going to have enough mushrooms after this, but that's okay. What class? Intro to proofs. How? I'm trying to remember what we just did. I've done it before. Proofs and all, because I did discrete math, and I did Calc 3, and I did linear algebra, but I'm trying to remember specifically what I did this week. Did a lot of shit with sets today. Not today, this week. What else? Hello, Musty. Gotta love having toggle hit on and F3 and P turned on. What did we do this week? Okay, you're just gonna tell me a chapter. Fuck you. What did we do? Oh, let me look at the assignments, probably, maybe. That would help. I'm gonna be up for 10 fucking hours. Oh, tonight might be an all-nighter. Holy shit. You got a macro check before? Nope. I've never farmed enough to. But you can turn on attack destroy toggle, and then if you press F3 and P, I think it's F3P. Is that not the P key? Where's the P button? Why is my keyboard off? Hang on, I'm turning... My keyboard lights are off. I'm realizing this. They're very dark. For whatever reason. Hello? 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 Keyboard brightness. I was not done. One second. How? Dude, these grapes are hitting. Can you run shaders? I can, yeah. I won't, but I can. Alright, now at least. What the fuck is happening? Oh. No, I was reading that! That is not my keyboard. What? Thank you. What is going on? What? Dude, what the fuck is happening? How is that a keyboard? I don't have a mouse. Am I stupid? Did Razer add like a compatibility with... What is happening? Giving Vincent roses? I did, in fact, give Vincent a rose. Hang on. I'm trying to... This is not my keyboard. Yes, that's fine. Face cam would be so nice. I'm not turning on a face cam. Ever. Hope this helps. No, actually, if I can't, like, there's no... The lights aren't working. 20 gifted if you get die in the next 5 minutes. I think the next 5 minutes are going to be me pissing myself over the fucking... Why is my What? How is this even here? I don't want that. This? Maybe? That's fine. Okay. What? What? Where's the keyboard? Oh my god. What the? 1 second, chat. I saw lights. There were lights for a moment. I can turn it up now. What? Okay. Back to what I was saying. F3P. Now if I Alt-Tab, it pauses the game. If I press F3P again, it doesn't pause the game. But what the fuck is going on? If this just turns off my lights on my keyboard, I think I'm just going to be upset. No. I didn't ask for that. They're gone. The lights are gone. Turn back on. I didn't ask for that. Oh my god. Dude. That is... Alright. I'm the stereotypical... Okay. Stereotypical rainbow gamer now. I had static lighting on my keyboard. And that shit's gone. I don't know what happened to it. Oh yeah. No, the bitrate is great. It's okay, though. I mean, most of the streams are based around conversation anyway, you know? Hearing me is better than seeing me. Who needs to see me? The YouTube video can see me just fine because they don't rely on compression. Well, they do. But they don't rely so much on 6,000 bit rate, I guess, is the thing. They get a lot more. A lot more. It's pretty sick. Also, just to appease you, person. When do you think you'll reach 30,000 subs? God, I don't know. I think 90% of the reason that I had any sort of traction to begin with was because of the cherry seed video. So, I mean, the fact that the die grind series is even getting as many views as the individual videos are is shocking to me. But they have been slowly going down. So I'm not expecting 30,000 subs anytime soon unless I post a video that does pretty well and then throws me out there more. But also, I mean, 30,000 subs isn't... I mean, it's a good milestone. I've talked about this before. It's a good milestone. It is not my focus because Hypixel is not the only thing that I ever want to make videos on. I would like to expand out because I like making a very different style of video than Skyblock allows for. I mean, the comedy aside, like, I think that my videos being comedically focused is pretty nice, but I also enjoy storytelling. Or doing, like, video essays. And Skyblock is not great for that. But what the current thing is allowing me to do is getting a lot of editing practice, allowing me to make things faster. Like, today... I made the entirety of the Carmine Die video in about 3 hours. Pretty great. That's probably the fastest I've made a video. So, I mean, I'm kind of happy with that. And I also think I really like the Carmine Die video. I like the Live Die video more, but I like the Carmine Die video. But... I'm very much a comedic storyteller as well. Just I like that more than most other things. Where's the disco? I don't have one. Are they cheap? Disco. If you buy it for me, then I'll have one. But, yeah. That's about it. I bet the shaders helped with the bitrate a lot. You know what doesn't help is when things get really dark in-game. There's a lot less colors available for dark and black in terms of video compression. I watched, there was like a neat little video on it about why like darker colors and like black is a lot harder to portray on like YouTube videos and Twitch streams and stuff than just having bright, vibrant backgrounds. Dude, speaking of strawberries, obviously strawberry dye. My dad bought some like two little containers of some massive fucking strawberries. I'm gonna nom everyone. I believe any Minecraft YouTuber starts off with SMP or Hypixel Skyblock. That's just not true. But I have done both. Most of my initial following, the first, I'll say close to 2,000 people that followed me, on Twitch at least, were because of an SMP. Like the first 1,700. That was 5 years ago, though. That's when I primarily did SMP stuff. January of fucking whatever year, 2024. Yeah, January 2024. It's been 5 minutes. We're dying. I don't know, dog. Tell the die to drop. Thanks. Yeah, like, I think literally January 1st of 2024, I started streaming Skyblock again. Like, I streamed Skyblock when it, not when it released, but I think a month after it released. I was playing it around then. Or no, I didn't stream it. I streamed it a while later, but I've been playing since a month after it released. I started streaming at some point, then I went into Bridge, then I went into Bed Wars, and then I went into a 3-year stint of an SMP. It was a good SMP. I ran it. I didn't own it, but I ran it in a way. And this was around the time when, you know, lore SMPs were blowing up, and I made it very apparent that the whole point of our SMP was not lore, but just a group of friends hanging out, building cool shit, and doing cool shit. And that was it. Just working on big projects. And it worked. And I met a lot of people that way, but then I started playing Skyblock with my friends. And then it kind of took off from there and went, Skyblock with other people is way more fun than it is alone. So that's why this co-op exists. I had like a bunch of friends on it, IRLs, and I started playing games with them way more than I used to. And then I started playing Skyblock a lot. Streamed it for a while. Didn't really start making YouTube, like actual YouTube videos until more recently. So I don't know how much I make an hour farming. It's not something that I look at. Do you want coins? You are level 18. I want to donate. You can try, but I might be a bit sketchy around it because, again, you're level 18. Tell him to roll dice. I'm going to delete this profile soon, so I want to give stuff away. That's given zero context still. But I said, again, if you want to try, just put in a trade menu, I'll look. The farm is right behind the barn. Level 66 came up to me with weather impact type. Insane. Also, chat, after the 2 hours for today are up, we're going to go play some Subnautica 2 again. Because, Subnautica. Luna, I'm shocked you didn't raid the other Overwatch players. Are they not playing still? Oh. That is a lot of stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest, dog. This seems sketchy as fuck. Looks like a minion profile. Kinda does, I guess, yeah. Hello. It's legit. I don't know if I trust that, you know? You're from Luna's raid? Yeah. I saw you were streaming with her. Banned. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't really trust that. If it is a minion profile, I mean, then it's, I guess, a bit more trustworthy, but that sketches me out. No, I know. I know who you are. I just... That's super, weird, one could say. You're famous enough, you're good. Nope, not how that works. Not how that works at all. Remember Calazar? Remember Calazar? He was at 23,000 subscribers or something like that. He got banned. I don't think I'm famous enough. I don't think that's how that works. And he had to suffer through that entire ban. We're just making shit up. I'm not here to die. Anyway. Bumblebee, how was your experience? You can check Slime Minion Collection of sus. It's more so that I don't trust... Okay. That's fine. That makes sense. I less so trust you saying that you're going to delete the profile. Who is Remiddle? Yeah, so Remy is an Adify YouTuber. He's posted a couple 805 videos and a couple of shorts, but he also does Skyblock. And he got YouTube rank from that main channel, I believe, but he also has a Hypixel Skyblock channel. He's also a pretty good Dungeons player. I know him. He's pretty good. Invite him? No. He's Iron Man. Unless you mean to my garden? I mean, like, I don't think he's going to be able to do anything. He's an Iron Man player. Less see he accept. I don't think he's going to go to my island, dog. I think he has his own agenda. He might even be streaming soon. Okay, high nose. Dog, the limbo killed my... I'm pissed. Has this always happened? Does it just give you something of everything? He is not guarding the today. Why don't you do fishing or something with Remy? Is he fishing? I don't know what Remy's doing, so... Are you wearing a Necron dye for a reason? Is that a Necron dye? I've always gotten a little bit of everything. I've just never paid attention to the drops. Knows the wear a dye that I don't have, dog. A strawberry trust. For real. Ew. Ew, you're on left hand. Ew. When you guys doing same thing or can plan to do something, you get more views. I mean, no. Not exactly. Again, he posts 805 videos. And he streams. He streams on Twitch. He and I get about the same viewership. And a lot of the same people, too. So, I mean, like, there's not a very big difference. Every crop fever ever. Holy shit. Give me big enchanted sugarcane drop. Give me big enchanted sugarcane drop. Oh, thank you. That was a joke. Give me the Pray to RNGesus drop. Is there one? I don't know. Are all dyes affected by Magic Find? No. Slayer dyes are not, which is weird. Strawberry dye is not. Don't believe dung dye is. Obviously, copper dye isn't. A lot of dyes are. Nyan's dye isn't. Jade dye isn't. The frostbitten dye isn't. Generally, the only ones that are actually affected by Magic Find are the ones that are dropped from a collection of things. So, like, Carmine dye is affected by Magic Find. Celadon... Nope, not Celadon, actually. What is it? Cyclamen dye is affected by Magic Find. Aquamarine's affected by Magic Find. If you RNGesus drop in the next 1 minute, you have to void one of your weapons/tools over 100 million coins. No! No, I don't have to do that, actually. I don't like that name. It's even worse considering that's not even close to being what the hit means in my name. I just like that very much. Too small to smack. Yeah, you get it. It's actually a... One second. These are actually really good names. I think I have a new bit that I'm going to start. This guy will not stop visiting. What is going on? How many times are you going to visit me, Slav? Let me have this. Too thin to thwack. Just want to let you know they don't have to be the same letters. Too short to hit are that's not the same letters. It's an S and an H. There's other ones. Which YouTubers you have added? I think it's just Remy and Aikensoft. I'm a liar. I mean, Spyro's on there. No, there's Aikensoft, who's on his garden, who I've apparently been friends with for a year and 9 months. Holy shit. Remy. Then, yeah, Spyro. And Yachty. Okay, I didn't remember Yachty. My bad. Yachty, my goat. Oh, and Modcraft. Fuck. All these people added me. I kind of forgot about Modcraft. What about the Die Duo? Die Duo? Are we talking about Odin and Wiley? Yeah, I have them added. They are somewhere. There's Wiley. There's Odin. I have Jimbo somewhere. Jimbo. I've had Fire for longer than most people have ever existed. There's Fear Fives. Is Fire on? Where's Fire? Where's Fire? No, wait. He's going to be best friended up here, isn't he? Yeah, he's right here. There's Fire. There's Dolkir. I've had... Okay, it says 8 months. I've known Fire since 2024, I think. So, there's that. He and I have been friends for a while. If you look in his... if anyone knows the video where he announces that he's quitting his main profile, the clip where he's dropping the Archfiend die was me in the background, screaming at him that he dropped an Archfiend die. And I remember distinctly, he had no fucking clue what a 7 meant. He did not know that that was a die. He didn't pay any attention to the update. And I was pissed. I was upset. Shortly after that, I was not too upset anymore. Because at that point in time, Fire also had a running thing going where if you wanted to, you could take the dice from him and roll them. And if you rolled the 6, you'd just pay him back whatever the dice cost, and then he'd be fine. Cost on age, and that was like when they were 60 mil or something like that still. And I took it and I rolled it twice, and I got a 7 in front of him, and he was mad. And then I sold it, and then I sold it to him, actually. He bought it from me on auction. Cycleman sold it on Holly or the dice. I know! Odin messaged me last night at the earliest hours of the morning, because obviously the rotation was last night, right? They did their stream. And Odin messages me at, like, for the first time I've ever messaged him. He messages me at, like, 3:30 in the morning. And he goes, Short, I need to know what mod shows the hitbox or whatever for Hell Wisps. And I said, I don't have a mod that shows a hitbox for Hell Wisps. The thing I used for my Cyclamen die video was, like, where to hype. And it would hit all 3 of the gas entities and kill it. And he goes, oh, I see. And I said... There isn't exactly a thing for actual hitboxes. And he goes, I'm going to have an issue. I have to melee them. I said, it's not amazing. He goes, it's not downtime, but it's just not brain efficient. I said, and my only question was, is getting high swing range out of the question? And he said, I mean, kind of, because Magic Find. And I went, yeah, that makes sense. So, But yeah, first time like I've ever had any DMs specifically with Odin or Wiley. I've talked in their Discord server a couple times because, I mean, like, I think it was a day after I had joined Dungeon, showed up in my chat, and went, "Do you want the creator role?" And I'm like, "I'm down. Not opposed." I was like, "Okay, cool. Now I have it." And then I've talked to them a couple times. Never been in a call though. One day. I don't watch their YouTube videos. I'm not a very big YouTube Skyblock watcher to begin with. I think the only Skyblock YouTube videos that I do watch are Fire's, because Fire and I are good friends. And I would appreciate to support the person that I've known for 2 years at this point. Plus, I also watch Maz's. I'm pretty good friends with Maz, and I watch his videos whenever he releases them. But Fire's videos have evolved substantially. Like, I remember he was posting a while back, and he started getting into, like, longer form content. And I was just sitting there messaging him, like, I mean, a lot of these things look pretty awkward. And we had a conversation recently, I think it was on stream, but I was talking with him about it, and he said something. I said, "Dude, I'm just happy that my editing is better. My editing is finally better than yours." He goes, "Your editing has always been better than mine." And I went, "I know that, but that's not the point. I never applied it. You applied it." So, having a lot of fun doing the Iron Man profile, put an interesting spin on the Iron Man game mode. Yeah, there's been a couple of interesting spins for Iron Man profiles. I think the Iron Man profile is probably the most creative thing that's come in recent times. It's just super weird, though. I mean, obviously, it came with the whole dye craze. I also just started getting dyes because I dropped it. I knew I wanted to do dye grinding, but I wanted to get max XP first before I even started. And then I dropped a Necron dye, and then I realized I wanted to do more dye grinding than I thought I did. Plus, if I do dye grinds, I get XP. It forces me to do things that give me XP. So, I mean, it's not bad. Like, if I spin into Tentacle dye, I'll actually have to do Kudra. If they asked to borrow your hype, would you lend it to him? Fire? Yeah. I mean, not now, because he gave away so much of his stuff, but I've collabed Fire some of my stuff several times just to borrow some of the things he did. Like, his Chimera 5 gauntlet that he made, I collabed my Chimera 5 hype for, and I've borrowed his, for the Celestai video, I had his Pooch Sword and his, Infernal Crimson Helmet. I think he borrowed something of mine at some point. But I trust Fire very much, because one of the big things about also being a creator, in my opinion, is once you're in some sort of spotlight, there's obviously a pressure on you to be a decent person, especially in game. So one of those things is like, if Fire was to scam me, that would look really bad on him. Really, really bad. You know? Plus, again, I've known him for 2 years. He and I are good friends. We've been in call off stream multiple times over 2 years. He was in it was yesterday, I think, actually. Right before I started the Subnautica stream, which, by the way, Musty, sorry, I have not streamed on YouTube in 2 days because I've been playing Subnautica off stream, or off YouTube stream. I've been streaming it on Twitch alone. But he was in call before the other day. He and I talk about thumbnails. We're good friends. What was your favorite dye grind? Well, I think I would have to say Cyclamen dye because I got it during the rotation that I spun. But honestly, I think in terms of what makes me what I enjoy the most, or the die grind that I've enjoyed the actual most so far. I like dungeons, right? M5 is great, but it's pissing me off that I haven't gotten the die yet. Carmine die grind, though? Lava fishing? I don't know what about it specifically I like so much, but it's just, I think it might be the fact that there's less of a dependence on a Hyperion than there used to be that makes, especially now, lava fishing so enticing to me. With Woo's download quest not going away? I don't think so. We didn't grab his black box initially. I'm aspiring to be in that position starting my streams up again tomorrow since summer started for me. Nice, man. What is my biggest RNG drop? Cyclamen die? For a singular item drop, like one specific item, what is the rarity of a primordial eye? I got Primordial Eye on my 100th boss when T5 Tarantula released, and there was still no RNG meter. The luckiest experience in terms of a grind that I've had was going to E-Man 9. I dropped 8 cores, 7 of which were completely unmetered because I had my meter off until the... Because you meter a core before you hit E-Man 9, XP-wise. So I was saving it for that one core, and I dropped 7 along the way. Which was streamed. Like, people, they were not happy. There's a clip. Or there's 2 clips, actually. Maybe even 3. They're the shorter ones. If you go back in the Die Grind series, or before the Die Grind series, you'll find, like, shit posts that I did. Of just, like, stream clips and stuff. And some of them are called Oops. I think it's Oopsies, Oopsies Part 2, and not Oopsies. But Oopsies is number 6. Oopsies Part 2 is number 7. And then my guild threatening me. And then not Oopsies is the metered one, the 8th one. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure 6 and 7, Core 6 and Core 7, were dropped in the same day. I did not get a Helios Icy. Can I review a profile actually and tell the quickest route to 700 mil? I want to do fishing real bad after grinding fishing levels. No. I don't know the quickest route to 700 mil. I've never done anything for money intentionally aside from M5 and Spider Slayer for toxic arrow poisons, but that's not great anymore, so... And the M5 money wasn't even that great. I've just kind of earned money by doing literally anything and everything. It's just more fun that way to, like, not focus so hard on I have to get this thing. For me, there's plenty of videos that like you can do things to get money, like Invisibugs. I mean, they're still pretty decent. They're not amazing, but you could do those. I don't know what part of the game you're at though, and it's just any money-making methods that I know of for myself are going to be for my point in the game and not for everyone else. I think 7. Wow. Holy shit. Okay, no, that's 36 or 360. Can't wait to see how bad this bitrate is, chat. That's more visible than 90% of my Dungeons gameplay. You can still read the text on screen. What? Yeah, it's sugarcane. On my end, I can still read the text. This is insane. What did it look like on YouTube? Oh, my God. Damn, the YouTube stream looks good. I know, but still. 131. I think it's 126 right now, though. Okay. When did I last drop something that gave me... Oh, there you go. 126. No. No, it is not close to a Harvest Feast. Unless there's one going on right now. Is there a Harvest Feast going on? Nope. I turn on block breaking particles. Got you on it. Hang on. They are on. What is it called? What's the mod called? NF. Finished Subnautica 2 story, and I'm low-key wondering if I should low-key get the last 2 things I haven't gotten. Whatever you want. Have a good one, Bean. Pest Shark gives plus 20 over Boon Pest now. Okay. You're so right. Hang on, I need to see this. Oh, I'm sure it is. I don't have it, though. Hope this helps. Wow! Yeah, that's bad, gang. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. I was genuinely thinking that this was completely invisible and that it was just actually 2 pixels. It's better than I thought. It's not great by any standard. But, you know. Wait. Oh, God. Oh, God. That looks horrible. I'm not looking at Chimera prices. I'm busy farming. I'm too locked in. Can't see anything? No, neither can I. Don't worry. This looks great. It very much helps that right above the entity experience orb pickup sound that you can't read, it kind of breaks out into the middle of the sun. Or the sky, not the sun. Hurts my eyes. Don't worry. It's not great. It'll end 5 minutes after whenever I typed it to happen, so. It'll be fine. No one could look at this and say that this is horrible. No. I'm really enjoying looking at the clouds on the stream. They look like an 8-bit game. I'm not if there's anything I'm not doing, it's not turning up the GUI scale, because I will not remember that. Imagine if you drop Ray before Strawberry during Feast. Can you only get Ray during Feast? Oh. Well, that makes that infinitely more rare. I didn't realize that that was a stipulation for it. I thought that it was just the one and whatever the fuck it was. 500 million, right? That's... What's happening? What do you mean? Is this not everything you would have ever asked for? This isn't what you wanted Too Short to Hit to stream today? Farming with 0 bitrate? No, no, no. This isn't sugarcane. This is entity... Oh, crop fever. Can you read that? Oh my god, you can. I'm shocked. You'll get to know what drops I get, gang. Or what, are you watching in 360p? I can't lie. My version of the stream, maybe it's just because I live near the Twitch server that I'm broadcasting to. I can still see the words. I can't see the words in the clump of words. But I can see the words, sort of. I can also see the chat in the game. Wait, is the chat... Are you guys showing... Oh, you probably can't read your guys' messages. Huh. Oh, it's over. It's been 5 minutes. That was fun. If someone redeems that, I'm not doing it. Just know that. Does your pet have a clover pet item? Yes. I really don't want to get that much enchanted sugarcane. It is just genuinely so much. We've already done 4 million sugarcane, though. It's pretty good. Oh, I never got my necklace. I'll be right back. My dog is currently hanging up in my bathroom. I know that sounds really weird, but I'll explain in a moment. Ah, toggle break. My favorite. Totally not sketchy. To explain what I meant by my dog hanging up in the bathroom, he died. He got put down, and I had him cremated and put into a little necklace. And I took a shower earlier, like a normal human being would. And I took off the necklace, and I never put it back on. But that's okay. There was definitely a lot better option to get back than doing what I just did. That's okay. Say, whoa. Say, what? There's so much farming fortune now, dude. It is insane. I'm not mad. Made my life a lot easier. But it was so much. Also, chat, the fucking cheater's going live again. This won't go in the video, but there's a guy who's streamed a couple times, and every time he's been cheating. And he got banned on stream once from Hypixel. He's streaming again. Skyblock, he was like actively what was it? Using FME during dungeons. Well, I'm not gonna say the name, but he's not live now. But his title is pretty funny because to me it very much so means that he paid for a new account. And by a new account, I mean he bought someone else's account. Uh-huh. And also boosting. His most popular clip for a little while used to just be him cheating. If any of you know who soon to be a taco is, either from like Firth Goose streams or just in general, because he's kind of everywhere. He made the clip. And it was so funny. Oh, no, he deleted it. All of those clips he deleted. For a while, it was his #1 clip. And then after he got banned on stream, he deleted every clip and every VOD and everything else that he had. Agree. Yeah, he's been doing dungeons. I don't think he went live today. Could be wrong. I can check. But I know every day that I stream Subnautica, which was Thursday, Friday. Yeah. He's playing with some people. But not only do I know he does not know. But couldn't do much. Gonna squeeze any Diana in this week or no? I don't know. It's gonna be difficult because I have a midterm Friday, and I have a couple of programming assignments to catch up on. Like I gotta finish my sound design for my game. I kind of broke my promise to my group because I said that by the end of the week there would be fully implemented sounds for our enemies. All I did was find the sounds for the enemies. I did not implement them. But, I mean, they're not going to be too difficult. What are you making? Take Plants vs. Zombies and make it have sex with Osu. And then have that baby not be what you would expect. That's a really great time to raid. Thank you, Telltale, for the raid. Anyway, Plants vs. Zombies and Osu kind of smush them together. It's a lane defense game where your defense is basically your mouse, right? So you point and you hover over the enemies, and the enemies are specific types of enemies, and you have to press a corresponding key while hovering over the proper enemy to kill it. So like say there's a nature enemy or like a leaf, a grass enemy, you have to press Q while hovering over it to kill it. But if you press like W, E, or R for the other buttons that we have bound, it locks you out of pressing Q for 1 to 2 seconds. That way you can't just keyboard spam. And it's like a cartoony low poly game that's honestly more fun than I thought it was going to be. But I'm doing the sound design for it. Found some pretty good songs. Have a couple of spell sounds and a couple of enemy sounds ready to go. You know, basics. Made your first plugin yesterday? That's insane, dude. I want to make a hang on. I don't really want to get into Java or any sort of related thing like Kotlin or anything. But I also kind of do, because for some videos that I would like to make in the future, it would be pretty cool if I could make the entire thing on my own. But no. Planning to make a plugin that grabs player heads from the Hypixel API for vanilla worlds? Dude, that sounds cool. I very much want to eventually get into a form of content that's both creative and storytelling, and also I would like to do like offshoot type of content that's very similar to the Die Grind series that I'm doing, where I just take a friend and then I fuck around with them for a little while, or just have fun. I really enjoy having fun. Planning to make a die town with everyone I know who dropped a die. Example, Odin with 2 Aqua, maybe you with Cyclamen. Don't forget Dark Purple and Holly and Necron. And technically Archfiend. See? 1, 2, 3. Hang on. Your drops. Chocolate. Necron. Holly. I'm not counting Pure White. Archfiend. Dark Purple Cyclamen. Don't count chocolate either. But yeah, no. I've dropped 4. I had Archfiend, but I was always upset with Archfiend because it was super, it's common in relation to... In relation to literally every other die. When I dropped it, it was one of the, 3x events. So I was pretty upset with how technically not rare it was. And then I dropped Necron and felt vindicated. And then I moved on from there and started dropping as many dies as I could. Me dropping the Necron die during a 3x, but also like getting it in general, is kind of what sparked me to start my own die grind series. Because I had already seen, like, Squid's video had already done pretty well, obviously, and then Odin and Wiley also both started their thing, and that started doing really well. And I took note of that, and I went, maybe my interest can do pretty well itself. And initially, it didn't. However, the added benefit is that I had a really good video idea for the Jerry seed that definitely put me more out there and made my content more known, and then people started seeing my videos more often. So I'd say I'm pretty good, pretty well off. Nope, I think that the point is to make a make it on their own. Hence the recreating Devon chestplate. But yeah. was going to have a summer project at some point. I think a year ago. Like last summer, maybe it was the summer before or something. I wanted to basically take a function that I liked from Skyhanny and recreate it. And that was going to be like a just like a kind of delve into the learning aspect of this. Not like look at the code, but just like see how it worked necessarily. Just like kind of, what is that doing? But never actually look at it and then try to recreate it and then see if I could make it better. And I never did that because I do not want to touch Java. I've made that determination. I don't really want to, like, I don't want to now. I will later. Again, for my own purposes, but I can confidently say if I ever make anything, I don't think I'll ever release it in that regard. The fact that I released my texture pack, which isn't even my texture pack, it's just a slightly reskinned version of Zyphalopagus' texture pack and also moved to 1.21. The fact that I put that out is insane to me. I'm kind of shocked, but there was so much interest in it for some fucking reason. And everyone was like, I want it. And I'm like, no, you don't. And they're like, yes, I do. And I'm like, okay. Here you go. So I want to improve my Java coding skills. Let's learn how to interface with APIs. Yeah. It's super weird. Every group project that I've done, we've been very against APIs. When we were doing our password manager project last term, we did our encryption in SHA-256. Fuck, what's the one that's 512? Shit. I didn't make this part of it. I did the SHA. Hang on. No. Sorry. SHA 512 AES 256. That's what we did. For our encryption and decryption. Our whole stunt for that class was we were not going to use a single API. We were going to make everything from scratch to get a better understanding of how everything worked. God, that fucking sucked. I don't know how I managed to misread so badly every part of how AES-256 worked that I started to make my own S-Box. That's not how that works. You don't make your own S-Box. That's bad. You don't do that. Don't do that. Fucking stupid. But I was like, oh, let me just skim through it. Started skimming through, read barely any of it, looked at it, went, oh, I could make one of those. Looked back and went, oh, I'm not supposed to do that. Most fun part of programming is the idea of other people using my creation. Oh, absolutely. But I'm very self-centered. I don't like relying on other people a lot. You know? And if there is something that I sometimes have to rely on other people to do, and it's super easy for me to just be like, hey, can this be a thing that exists? I just won't ask either. Something that I was trying to get to work for a while, and I think this is what pushed me out of trying even remotely for Java anymore, was, or not Java, but, I was trying to make a chat trigger, just a little personal one for 1.8, which, horrible idea, but I was trying, that would allow me to make movable, health numbers for, just pull from the scoreboard or even tab list and then just display them on my GUI during like a dungeon run, so that way I could properly wish to heal people, because there wasn't a mod that had that yet. And I wouldn't ask for help. I wouldn't say anything about it. And then it took me like 3 months after that to even bring it up to somebody to ask for help. And they made it, and it worked, and then it started fucking my game up. Because, you know, chat triggers and their wonderful stuff that they love. Taco did his best. But he could not understand why it got rid of my titles. Like, you know, when the giant text shows up on screen for any sort of notification ever. Just wouldn't anymore. It's like, okay, well, that's going away. Specifically in M7, whenever people are doing, like, levers or a terminal, it just wouldn't show up anymore, and it was depressing and pissing me off. But yeah, I don't know. I have a really large issue with relying on people, and thus whenever I make something, I don't want other people to use it unless there's an exorbitant amount of interest in it. It's the same thing with like my sound folder for my videos and stuff as well. At least my background music. I have a lot of songs in that background music folder. And I was talking with Fire the other day, and he asked me for help on a clip for his new video that he either has released or is releasing? Question mark? I don't know which one it is. And he's like, do you have any song recommendations for this? Like, just the background the whole time. I need something that's sort of funny. And I went, yeah, man. And I sent him a song or two, and then I was like, fuck it. Have the entire, like, background music folder, which, at this point, is pretty expansive. And I keep expanding it, but it's at 92 different songs. Now, not every single one I've ever used in a video, because a lot of them are, like, I'm going to use them in future projects, larger videos that are not part of, like, any of the comedy gameplay focus videos that I'm making. Because they're a very different type of song, but I think sound design is very fun. I don't know why I didn't go into sound or editing, even. I feel like I like CS, I like programming, I like making that stuff, but I just feel like sound design and editing would have been better for me at this point. Or even graphic design. I don't know. I like computers in general, I guess, so it's kind of nice to do it all. And there's nothing saying that CS isn't also beneficial for those other things, though. I mean, like, sound design very much is related in that if I didn't know how to do a single thing in relation to the smallest line of code that I couldn't even make use of my sound design, I could just give it to someone and be like, here's this. But now I can feel useful in also putting it in as well. I don't know. It's fun. Thank you, Majora. Appreciate it. Trying to be a game programmer. It combines my passion for CS and playing games. Yeah, I mean, I had a passion for computer science for the first 3 terms, and then I didn't. Like, I really enjoyed it, and then I just didn't. Realistically, most of that just stemmed from the dream that I had coming out of high school was that I was going to be a computer engineer. I wanted to make the physical things that you shove into your computer, and I wanted to design those, and I thought that was more fun. But for the cost argument was not plausible for me. In that to go to the school in my state that had that degree would have ended up costing me $10,000 more a year than living at home for free and not paying an exorbitant amount on living costs. I progressed. I gave up on combat and went mining and commissions. W, dude. I'm proud. Yeah, combat's not a great thing to focus on. That's great. Technically, you can use the Dwarven Mines Glaciite Walkers for a lot of XP. You know what I do still hate, and I was talking with the person in my group that made our game, and he agrees. Pointers, and I like C. I like C a lot. I think C is probably the language that I understand the most. Python is great too. Fucking C and pointers and address. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them so much. They're so stupid. And then hand calculating, that shit's stupid. And dumb. We're having like a back and forth with this person about how much we hate pointers and addresses. Stupid shit. They fucking suck, dude. And what do you mean you're gonna give me a sheet and say, hey, do this with this? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I think in every exam that I took that had that, pointers, I would look at it and I would go, yeah, I'm gonna do every other problem. And then I'm gonna come back to this one and look at it and pray. One of my friends is doing. He's becoming an engineer. It's Noodle, I believe. Mr. Noodle's first. His CS for engineers class. The coding language that he's learning is MATLAB. You best believe when he came to me to ask questions about things and how to do them, I sat there staring at it like, dude, I don't fucking know. You think I learned MATLAB? That's not my thing. I just watched a Hypixel video and saw you in it. Can't remember the YouTuber. Was it Firthgoo? I think so. That would make sense. I know that guy. He's also in my videos quite a bit. Because he sits in VC sometimes. I think there's only one other YouTuber's video that I've been in, and that was Claire's. So Enther. She was doing Diana at some point. And I was doing Diana for a little bit. And I don't remember who invited her, but I was just doing a party. I think it was a guy that I had been with pretty regularly in terms of parties, and he invited Claire. Again, for everybody, Enther, to the party, and I went, oh, okay, that's cool. And I think I did Diana for a solid hour. in that party, and then I was like, it's like 4 in the fucking morning. I gotta go to bed. And I went to bed, and then my friend the next day goes, it's really, really weird to watch a Skyblock video and then see somebody that you know in real life in the video. I went, what are you talking about? And he goes, I saw you in a video. And I went, but that was like a year or two ago. So I'm running Glacehead armor, and I have no fucking clue what armor next. Jogger, Sorrow are my choices. I think no, Sorrow is not a choice. You can't use Sorrow. That's like Heart of the Mountain 6 requirement or something like that. It's like when I was in that Hellcastle video about Aura, and I got a bunch of DMs that were just a screenshot of the same part of the video. That same reason, so Risk Wondering was in a Zach video, or maybe no. Master Samito was in a Zach video. And Zach called him Master Mario. And it was so fucking funny. I haven't seen Sam in a while. I wonder if he died. Sam was pretty chill. I think I also watched the Hellcastle video. You know, I think that the moment where he...
Almost done.
Hey. The moment where I feel like you should have gotten the most DMs ever, Nopo, is probably when I ratted everybody using Sky Henny.
How dare you?
How dare I rat everybody with Sky
How dare
Henny?
you rat everybody with Sky
Yeah,
Henny?
that was me, baby.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to put in context that that is in fact a joke in the video and just see how that lands.
Surely it goes great.
No. Those DMs weren't from people I have talked to in years from high school. Yeah, but one of them was also from Shauna. I know that, because Shauna kept posting them in the fucking Twitch team. I'm like, bitch, stop. I'm sure Nopo has a lot to deal with right now. We should probably just leave her alone. Hello, Keys. Dropping some money on Hypixel Skyblock XP, 8 more levels to 400. Nice. Just made 90 Crux motions without even starting Vampire. That's wild, dog. Also, I don't know... LF Sam? No, it's Master Samito. I said that. M-A-S-T-E-R-S-A-M-I-T-O. I probably spelled that too fast for you, though, considering I'm pretty sure 90% of Skyblock players are slow. Dude, I got a second, like, combination of every drop. That's great. I've gotten so much sugarcane today. Started at 25 million.
Holy friggin' moly, dude.
Why are you farming sugarcane and not rose, sunflower, or moonflower? Give me one good reason to farm those over this.
Aliante. No.
I mean, that is a good reason.
No, not good enough.
Okay. If that was their reason, I would have listened, but now I guess I'm not. Why not? Well, the flowers don't drop fermento, which I need for composter. And also, if you look on the left side, I need 2,183 enchanted sugarcane, which means I need another 24 million sugarcane. Hope this helps. Because as it turns out, for full composter, it's 903 sugarcane. And then speed relic and all of the thermodynamic armor is 256 enchanted sugarcane per, which is 256 times 5. Add that to 903, and then you get 2,183. So, do you know how many pelts you get from one quest thing? I'm contemplating doing that for a while to upgrade my minions. Depends on the rarity of the thing. The rarity of the hunt. I feel like sugarcane does no money. Good thing I don't play the game to make money.
I know, right?
Since everybody seems to be vibing with this song. I know. I put it in my playlist. I know who he is.
You do?
Yeah. Pretty sure there's 3 songs from him in my playlist. There's Papa with Day, there's the Laurent Dance, and then the one that everyone probably has from Arcane. I can't remember it anymore. La Meilleure en Me, I think is what it's called. I don't have those in the thing. Ah, that one, yeah, not la, ma. Makes more sense. He is single-handedly making me want to learn French, though. I know that he's not actually technically French, he just speaks French, but he's from one of the many French-speaking countries. Huh? What? From Belgium? Yeah, that sounds correct. I have a YouTube notification that says, someone mentioned you in a video having freaky time with Osu. What at too short to hit? Hang on. What the fuck is this? This is This is obviously from what I said. Take my game, have Plants vs Zombies and Osu, and make them fuck. But what is mentioned to me in a video? Oh, he just posted it as a clip. Take Plants vs Zombies. I didn't realize that Telltale rated me when I said that, by the way, until way after. It was so funny. Diana getting elected today. We should make it a public holiday. No. I want Diana items to keep rising in price. That way my sacks can continue inflating. Because I can't sell my items. Pest hunting isn't bad, no. Look at the top right. You can see how much is in my sacks. $2.5 billion coins of that is from 5,000 griffin feathers. That's loud! To appease the person that asked for another Stromae song. I'll give you the only other 2 that are in this playlist. Thanks, Bug Dog. God damn it. Guys, I'm sitting here trying to be a proactive content creator and reply to comments while on stream. It's great. Doesn't it? Doesn't that sound so great and like proactive? How long have I been live? Been live for 2 hours. I will end after both of these songs are up. I did that at exactly 2 hours? Holy shit, I'm like a genius. Alright. Twitch chat. The stream will not end for you. People that are on the YouTube stream, if you would like to go over to the Twitch stream and watch us play Big Fish Game, we're a couple hours in, and by a couple hours in, I mean we're like 15 hours in. But we're going to be playing Big Fish Game. I think we're like very far in the story that's available. Pretty sure we're almost done, but we're going to work on it. Probably not going to go for too long, though, because I still, again, have to do my homework. For the YouTube stream, I think there's probably another 4-ish minutes left of these songs that Twitch is hearing, and then after that's done, then I'm ending. My bad. Strawberry Diet video is going to be very short, by the way. There's not a whole lot of clips from this.
Doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't surprise me either. It's probably going to be a solid 10-minute video.
Or just do what CJ2 did and just make him watch you farm. And with no no talking. That'd be great.
Did he do that?
I think there was like one clip where he did that, but it was funny. It was just dead silence.
So what you're saying is I should just start spamming the clip button?
Yeah. It'd just be like... That'll just be the first clip of the video.
ZJ, I love you. Just want to let you know that this is not a jab at you. It is really hard to make farming content entertaining. I will make that the first clip of the video. This is gonna be great. Pass. I love this song. This song is so good. I had this song on repeat for like weeks. And then I also played it as the national French anthem for National Frenchy Soutif de Lou. Sudif is Diana's little French fry.
Okay.
I got a
Alright,
fucking crop fever, so I gotta finish this now.
Locked.
Locked. I fear I'm gonna piss and shit violently everywhere.
Yeah?
Right now. Yeah.
Oh.
Probably not
Might
the shit
wanna-
part, but the piss? Definitely. Alright.
Alright then.
That marks the end of the first day of
Okay.
YouTube. Again, we're going to go play Big Fish Game. If you don't know what Big Fish Game is, it's called Subnautica 2. So if you would like to come
It's
watch,
gotta be the last clip of the video.
that might be. If you if you want to watch Big Fish Game Subnautica 2, come over to the Twitch stream. It's in the description, I think, maybe. And if not, it's the same fucking username. You can go find it on your own. I'm going to go violently piss into the toilet like a rhinoceros.
Okay.
But